Hello, God bless from Up Ministries. It's me, Dick Jr. I'm coming to you today to read you Zechariah chapter 3. Now, I prayed and I asked God to help me to speak with you before I started this video, and I suggest that anytime you place yourself in His Word, you pray also, and that you ask Him for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding specifically, just like I do, and He's going to give them to you, and that's His promise, and it is in here in many places, that promise. But the reason why is that He does not want us to be in the dark concerning His Word or His perfect plan of salvation through His Son, Jesus Christ, who is contained in, now that whole thing is contained in this book. So, that being said, let's get started in Zechariah 3. And then He showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to accuse him. The Lord said to Satan, "The Lord rebuke you, Satan. Indeed, the Lord has chosen Jerusalem, rebuke you. Is this not a brand plucked from the fire?" Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments and standing before the angel. He spoke and said to those who were standing before him, saying, "Remove the filthy garments from him." Again he said to him, "See, I have taken your iniquity away from you, and will clothe you with festal robes." I'll put a bracket next to that part. It's because of something that Jesus says later on concerning a feast, inviting everyone in, and if you don't have on wedding clothes, that the master will have you put out, and they'll be gnashing of teeth. But it's concerning that, not that this is that. It just reminds me of that. Anyway, let's get back to this. And then I said, "Let them put a clean turban on his head." So they put a clean turban on his head and clothed him with garments, while the angel of the Lord was standing by. And the angel of the Lord admonished Joshua, saying, "Thus says the Lord of hosts, if you will walk in my ways, if you will perform my service, then you will also govern my house, and also have charge of my courts, and I will grant you free access among these who are standing here. Now listen, Joshua the high priest, you and your friends who are sitting in front of you. Indeed, they are men who are a symbol. For behold, I am going to bring in my servant the branch. For behold, the stone that I have set before Joshua. On one stone are 7 eyes. Behold, I will engrave an inscription on it, declares the Lord of hosts. And I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day. In that day, declares the Lord of hosts, every one of you will invite his neighbor to sit under his vine and under his fig tree." And that is all I have for Zechariah chapter 3. Thanks for listening. God bless.